Oli, you've obviously fought out on a lot of big shows in Europe and Japan. What does it mean to you to fight for Bellator at the O2 Arena?
Oh, it's amazing to be on the Bellator show. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. Just waiting for the right opportunity. Last year I had to make the right moves to get myself in a position where it was profitable for both myself and the organisation. And I went out, knuckled down, one win at a time, and went through 5 guys last year.
Matt Mitrione obviously fought 3 weeks ago. He's been medically cleared, but are you concerned about anything to do with his health coming into this fight?
I'm pleased on a man-to-man level that he's been medically cleared before the fight game comes into play. So that's my first and foremost thought, is he's been cleared. I'm not a doctor, and doctors are doctors for a reason. So they medically cleared him. So we trust that that's where he is. And when he's not medically cleared after this fight, I want to make sure you realise it's me who's responsible for that.
Did you watch his last performance, and if so, what did you think of it?
I was there. It was sloppy.
So how has that helped you, obviously, going into preparing for him for Saturday?
It hasn't changed anything for me. It's still Matt Mitrione, high-level experience, awkward, and the prize is still the same for me. It doesn't change anything.
So the fact that obviously he's a former UFC fighter, he's got that experience, and he's very well known. Does that put any pressure on you, especially going in, making your debut in Bellator?
When I talked about coming to Bellator, I made it very clear that I want the top names, and that's what got me interested. And I thrown me in with Matt Mitrione, who is considered one of the best names, the top talents in the heavyweight division in Bellator. So I've got what I wanted. But as far as my preparation, as far as the fight, I don't care if it's Matt Mitrione. I don't care who steps in there. I'm looking to go through each person and get my way towards the title fight.
So in terms of a fight, you've kind of gone straight in at the deep end. There's not probably much better in the heavyweight division for Bellator that you could have faced on your debut. Did you really want to go straight for the top guy, or was there any other names thrown into the hat before Matt?
This isn't the deep end. I live in the deep end. This year so far I've had 3 potential fights that got cancelled. Fedor Emelianenko, Vitaly Minakov, Alexander Volkov. Like I say, I live in the deep end. This is normal. Matt's just another guy, and he's the one that's materialised, and I'm going to do what I would have done to any of them.
How much notice did you have to prepare for this fight? Because it's been put together quite quickly.
Yeah, month. Enough.
Enough for you?
Yeah.
And obviously Kimbo Slice was meant to headline the card, and this is your first fight in Bellator, so I don't know if you had any interaction with Kimbo Slice, but how do you think he'll be remembered given the fact that he was meant to fight this weekend?
Well, Kimbo, what sad news, and what a tragedy. What a guy. Seemed like I don't know him personally, but seemed like a very good man, a good person, and what a route he took in combat sports. Not a route many of us could do. So he's a legend in my eyes.
Obviously, this is massive news. The UFC being bought for $4 billion. When you as a fighter, when you hear something like that much money being put into the game and a promotion being bought for that much money, what's your initial reaction to that?
No, I'm just looking forward to getting my slice of the pie.
So how do you see it going down on Saturday then? Obviously, Matt Mitrione, a win over him, what would that do for your career?
A win over Matt Mitrione will put me one step closer to maybe taking the Bellator gold. It will make me more financially comfortable, and it will motivate me to go on to the next challenge.
And how do you see it going down?
I think once Matt feels my fist a few times, he's going to get a little bit more shy, a little bit more nervous. He backs away anyway. He's going to be backing away. But once the energy starts sapping out, he's going to be right in the middle where I want him.
Oli, K. Roanoke here. Considering Matt Mitrione's performance last month, do you think his chin's gone? You've been around the game long enough. When someone's punch resistance is not what it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, he took a big shot. I'm not gonna talk negative for Matt. He took a massive shot. The reality is, it's not so much his chin going. It's a matter of how he feels about getting hit again. Now he's felt that, and if I hit him one time, I'm gonna hit him 2 times and 3 times, and I'm not gonna let him off the way he was let off that night.
He's been built up as the Bellator heavyweight darling, the coolest heavyweight in the States to come over here. And some people mentioned about experience. I've seen you fight for hundreds here, Europe, around the world. The timing's right for you. So what round are you going to knock him out in?
What round? You have to ask Matt how much he's prepared to take.
Yeah.
I'll offer him a way home throughout the fight.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.